Sometimes the most powerful word you'll ever say is just 2 letters long. This is Maya's story. Maya was 24 years old, smart, kind, always smiling. But behind that smile was a girl constantly drowning under the weight of yes. Can you stay late tonight, Maya? Yes. Can you lend me some money again? Sure. Maya, I know you're tired, but can you help me with this too? Okay. Every yes she gave was another piece of herself she handed away. She was everyone's support, but had no one of her own. She worked a full-time job, studied part-time, helped her sick mom, and still said yes to everything, until one night, she broke. It was 2:12 a.m. Maya was on the floor of her tiny kitchen, crying silently so her mother wouldn't hear. Her phone buzzed again. Her manager, another deadline, another demand. Her chest tightened. Her hands shook. She whispered, "I can't do this anymore." But she still replied, "Sure, I'll send it in the morning." That night she didn't sleep. She didn't eat. She stared at the ceiling, her soul screaming a word she never dared to say. No. The next morning something changed. Maya looked in the mirror. Her eyes weren't tired. They were empty. She skipped work, turned off her phone, and walked with no destination. She ended up in a park. An old woman on a bench smiled and said, "You look like someone who's always giving." Maya blinked. How did she know? The woman continued, "I used to be like you, always saying yes. I thought it made me good, but I wasn't good. I was exhausted. I only got better when I learned that no is not rejection, it's protection." Maya's eyes filled with tears. The woman patted her hand and said, "Say no before you lose yourself." That evening, her boss called. "Maya, where were you? I need the files now." And for the first time in her life, she took a breath and said, "No." Silence. "What did you say?" "I said, no, I won't be available after hours anymore. I need time for myself." He hung up. Her heart raced. Her hands trembled. But she felt something she hadn't felt in years. Power. The world didn't end. In fact, it changed. She started saying no to friends who only called when they needed something. No to guilt trips. No to self-neglect. And with every no, she discovered something amazing. She had more time for her mom. She could paint again, her first love. She started running, sleeping, living. People left, but peace stayed. Today, Maya runs a mental health podcast. She ends every episode the same way. Remember, saying no doesn't make you selfish. It makes you strong. You don't owe anyone your exhaustion. You owe yourself, your life. So to whoever's listening, if you're tired, if you're drowning in everyone else's expectations, maybe it's time to choose you. Say it with me. No. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like this video. It tells YouTube this message matters. Leave a comment below. What's the hardest no you've ever had to say? Or the one you still need to say? Share this video with someone who gives too much and forgets themselves. They may need this story more than you know. And if you believe in stories that heal, that empower, that awaken something inside you, subscribe now and join our growing family of hearts just like yours. Because here, your voice matters, and your healing begins with a single no.